Okay, so how far along did you want to, or did you plan on telling your parents?
I want to do it as soon as possible because I know I'm going to have to get their support eventually if I want to go to the doctor and stuff like that.
Okay. So I'd say maybe in a couple of months we'll tell them? And did you want to tell them yourselves, or did you want to bring them in and go tell them together?
I think it would be easier if we told them together.
Okay. So we can invite them in a couple of months. And so what we'll do for the next couple of months in the meantime is we'll do some role plays and do some strategies and ways to tell them. And then we'll reenact some things that you might expect them to say so that you're better prepared for it. You ever rehearse for a job interview or rehearse for a play production or anything like that in school or anything?
Yeah, for dance, we rehearse all the time.
Okay, so this would be the same thing as rehearsing. It'll just be a different kind of performance.
Okay.
And once we get it down, we'll get it down to where no matter what they say and how they argue, we'll have an answer for everything. And they won't have any objection other than to give you an abundance amount of love and to take you in and to help you finish and get your goals.
Okay.
So if that was the perfect world, if you ended up staying with your parents and your mom ended up helping you raise your child, then what would life look like for you?
I would finish school, and then I guess I would go to college somewhere close by, and then I would graduate and get married, and then have a family with this baby.
And be a nurse?
Yeah.
Okay. So that sounds like a very realistic goal. You just started high school, so you are not off the beaten path at all. Your grades are something that you can easily bring up. There's a few hurdles in front of you, but completely manageable. So, in the grand scheme of things, just to let your parents know what's going on and make sure that you have their love and comfort and everything. If that's the biggest and that's one of the only hurdles you have right now, that'd be a very easy session for you.
I just don't know how you're going to convince them to not be mad at me.
We'll make them. We'll tie them down, and we'll spray shaving cream all over them, and we'll tickle them until they have to laugh.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
That way they can't be mad at you and laugh at the same time. You can't do that. You can't laugh and be mad. See? You're laughing right now.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay. So let's go ahead and envision have the harp playing. It's 2 months from now.
Okay.
We invite your parents in. They're sitting right there. They don't know why they're here.
Mm-hmm.
What do we say?
Mom, Dad.
And Mom, of course, is going to look at you and go, I already know.
I'm pregnant.
Moms know that, don't they?
I don't know. I feel like if she knew, she would tell me.
Or she might have her assumptions. Maybe. Okay, we'll go on the fact that she doesn't know.
Okay.
So, Mom and Dad are there.
Yeah. I'm pregnant.
And what are they going to say?
They're gonna say, "Oh my God, I can't believe you. You're a disgrace. You're disgusting. You're a sinner, and you have to move out of our house."
Do you really think they would say all that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, really, really think that they would say you're a disgrace and disgusting?
I mean, that's what they said to Joseph, my brother.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah, sometimes. When I think about it from their point of view, yeah.
What do you mean by it?
I mean, just the fact that I had sex and I'm having a baby.
So they threw your brother out because of drugs?
Yeah.
Was there anything else going on besides that?
I mean, my brother has always just been like the problem child. You know, was always the troublemaker. He dropped out of high school and all this stuff, and then they found out that he was doing drugs in the house, and they were really angry.
So they supported him all the way up to that point.
Mm-hmm.
When he dropped out of high school, he needed their support.
Yeah.
He didn't have a lot of goals going for him. He needed their support. So they supported him, and they supported him, they supported him, and they helped him get on his feet. But he lacked the motivation, right?
Yeah.
And he ended up doing drugs, and that was just the straw that broke the camel's back, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And they had no choice because their resources were exhausted. So to teach him a lesson about maturity, they pushed him out the door.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Do you see yourself in the same situation?
Well, I don't know. I mean, just because my grades have been dropping and I've been missing dance and I mean, like, it's not like him dropping out of high school is like against their religion. Like, me having sex and having a baby out of wedlock is like a big no-no for them.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Bible teaches forgiveness.
Yeah.
So what we could do is look at it on a perspective as if they still want to support you and they still want to give you a chance to succeed, as they did for your brother. So going off of that, let's see what that kind of role play would look like.
Okay.
How are you doing, ma'am, sir? Come on in. Hallie's here. She's got something to tell you.
Mom, Dad, I'm pregnant.
Ooh, Dad throws his pen down. Mom covers her face. I see a little tear. Pass some tissues to him. It's okay. Here you go. Now what's their reaction?
They're really upset. How can you do this to us? We raised you so well. Now you're going to throw it all away.
And what do you say in response to that?
I say, I'm not throwing my life away. This baby is going to be a blessing.
Good. Stand up. There you go.
And I can continue to go to school and have this baby and do everything I ever wanted to do.
Good. Good job. And what's their response?
How can you possibly do all of that with a baby? You're still a child. You can't raise a child. How are you going to pay for it?
Okay. And what do you say?
I would love y'all's support through this. I don't want to give up my child. I don't want to place it for adoption or have an abortion. I want to have this child, and it would mean the world to me if y'all helped me in this.
Good. Okay. Any other arguments that they might have?
I don't know. I just don't know if they would want to help me with it or not.
Okay. We're going to assume for now that they are going to help you. We're going to think positive thoughts. So far I have two objections, is their religion and how are you going to pay for the child. Any other objections that they might have?
I'm too young
Too
to
young.
have a child.
Okay, to raise. And you had mentioned finishing school also. Yeah. Okay, so then what we're going to do over the next couple of sessions is figure out how to answer these, so that when they bring these arguments up, you'll have a response for them, and that's how we're going to rehearse.
Okay.
What else would they say?
Probably that I'm throwing my life away.
Okay.
I know they'll want to know who the dad is.
Alright, that's going to be something we're going to have to address with them too. If they ask you who the dad is, what are you going to say?
I don't know. I don't want to get him into any trouble. And I know that he'd be really mad. They'd probably press charges or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to lie to them either after I just told them I was pregnant.
So we'll have a couple of months to figure out how to answer that question. All right. Is there any particular question out of these that you want to go ahead and address today? This is big. This is a lot of information for one day right now. So you take your time with this if you'd like.
Probably the one about me throwing my life away.
Okay. You want to tackle that one then? All right. Who's more likely to say that, your dad or your mom?
My dad.
Okay. So your dad says, throwing your life away. What is your response to that?
That I'm not, that I can still go to school and stuff, and get a degree, and do something with my life.
Okay, and he's going to say how?
If they help me.
Okay, with their help? With your help. That is excellent, putting it back on him. You know, there are high schools that let you finish at night, high schools that let you finish during different shifts, high schools that let you finish over the weekends, that kind of thing. And there's also high schools that have daycare. So there's other options besides finding a daycare for your child and trying to finish a regular high school.
That would be helpful.
Okay. So what I would like us to do then is to pick one of those before we tell your parents. So when he says you're throwing your life away, you're not going to be able to finish school, we can show him the brochure. No, here's the school I'm going to go to. Here's the hours. We have a plan. And the plan is what we need for that. All right?
I feel a lot better about that.
Okay. It's going to be an adventure. The two of us are going to do this together. All right. Thank you again for sharing. All right. Good enough.